the people demand poor man's blends. Right? Which is fine. Like, whatever you guys want. That's why I'm
Can I
here.
ask a question about a poor man blend?
I am the manifestation of the will of the people.
Is that what you are?
Yes. Personified the magnificent bastards, what they want to bring into this world. I am that and more.
And more.
And more.
Emphasis on the and more.
And more.
Yeah. So here's a question about the poor man's blends.
Yes.
Because there's been some times when we had a poor man blend bottle that was, $800.
Sure.
And I'm pulling down whiskeys that are 50 to 70, $80, right?
Right.
To create it.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So I'm comfortable with this because it means that if I succeed, for $400 instead of $500, you can have like 9 bottles of the $500 whiskey.
So here's the thing.
Or does it truly need to be cheap whiskey?
I'm looking for ROI.
Okay.
This is return on investment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
you could create like 6 bottles.
So if you're saying, like, look, it's a $500 thing, but you need to buy $400 worth of shit, it's like, man, I'm leaning more towards like $1,000 thing, and you need to buy, $300, $400 worth of shit. If I'm getting, like...
But remember, you're going to get, if I can create you 4 bottles from the 400, you're actually getting $2,000 worth of whiskey.
I need 100% return on my investment.
You're just like so many business owners I know who talk to their marketing team.
So what are we gonna pour man's blend?
I don't know, man. You said you had something you wanted to try.
Fine, you know how this works, Daniel.
You want Scotch, bourbon, or Irish?
The one that costs the most.
Yeah, but most of my expensive ones are all Scotch, which means they're not going to be any fair play. I'm willing to do some expensive Scotch, but
yeah. The most expensive one you own.
I don't know.
We already
did the most expensive one I own with the Ardbeg 1815 and ones like that.
We didn't try and poor man's blend it.
I can't keep doing that with Ardbeg. We're not going to have anything left if I keep doing pours of that 1815.
Oh, so
there's maybe 1 pour left.
So you're saying no?
In the whole bottle.
So you're saying no right now?
To Ardbeg 1815, yes.
Hold on a second.
Oh, we got a really rare Black Art. What was that?
Daniel.
How about Black Art?
Do you remember what these are, Daniel? Do you recall what these goggles are for?
I don't remember.
These are the whiskey goggles of the boss. Why do I have the whiskey goggles of the boss?
I don't know.
Because I'm on the board of directors.
Mm-hmm.
And who works for who?
I work for the people.
You work for me. Get me the Ardbeg.
No.
Mother.
There's nothing left of it.
Where is it?
There's nothing left of it.
Where is it?
Brad, I'm trying to protect your investment in the school. No, this is almost impossible to get 23-year-old Bruichladdich. The Black Art is one of your favorite whiskeys. And that's the 1990.
Formal reprimand.
In writing?
I have a board of directors meeting tomorrow. Formal reprimand is happening. I'm laying down the law. No, the swill. You're pouring me this swill.
You who say Black Art is one of your favorite whiskeys are calling Black Art 1990 swill.
In the comments.
23-year-old.
In the comments.
Black Art.
This insubordinate employee has denied me a whiskey whilst wearing the whiskey goggles of the boss. During Rex Month. Demand it in the comments.
1990 Black Art.
All right. So
this is about a $400 to $500 bottle
slumming
of 23-year-old Ardbeg. I mean, Bruichladdich. Just rubbing it in, I guess. Oh man. See, this is Gene of Tuliev. This is why he likes this whiskey.
You know what?
It's amazing.
You know what's funny? The fact that you think I'm kidding about the formal reprimand.
I can't wait till you bring that up at the board meeting.
Yeah.
That's one of the things for on the dock.
I'll record it.
So try that. It's got all these sherry, but then it's got the slight bitter tannic note on the back end of it. So, ironically, even though it's an Islay,
wow,
I think I'm going to start with a sherry cask, high proof, because what is the proof on this? 50%, 49.2. I'm going to start with a higher proof Speyside.
There's one element of this that you're not going to be able to recreate.
That aged barrel burn on the back end.
Well, no. It's leading up to that. It's dry, but it's kind of this creamy flatness that goes about like 3/4 of the way through. This creamy flatness just covers everything, but it's still very complex. It is simultaneously not aggressive, but very, very nuanced in a lot of different characteristics.
It's right in there.
Different characteristics.
That's the one. I was going to go between either the Abanad or the Cask Strength Glendronach, and I think the Cask Strength is the right start.
Ooh.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I'm thinking that has a little bit. It's more fruity right now.
It is more fruity, but that's why we need to bring in some islet into it now.
Right.
And I think what we bring in is the Unpeated
Right.
because then we don't overwhelm with smoke, but we do bring a little bit of the dry salt note to it.
Right. You're not gonna get that flatness, man. Because honestly, the Black Art is the only whiskey it's the only Scotch I've had that in. There are some weird unicorn bourbons and ryes where I've had that. It's just different flavors, but this kind of nuanced flatness, about 3/4.
Oh man, that was the right proportion. Okay, now I need a bourbon.
Oh no.
We are so headed the right direction.
This is too lively, though. It's too lively.
I'm gonna flatten it out with a barrel-heavy bourbon.
Oh.
It's close, isn't it, on the taste?
What the hell? Where's that? Wait, what did you put in there to get that flatness?
That Caol 18 Unpeated. It worked, didn't it? It's so close right now.
Well, there's more liveliness, more fruitiness in here.
In here than in here?
Yes.
Okay, more liveliness. I thought you were saying it's more lively in the...
No.
Okay.
It's more fruity.
Okay, then I don't need to go Bookers.
Yeah, you don't need no bourbon would ruin it.
Oh,
but
you know what it is? It's a middle light fruit instead of dark fruit, even though it's a sherry. Yeah, okay. So the Caol was almost too much. That's a 15, by the way. The 15-year-old Unpeated. So we're going to bring in a...
I'm just thinking of all of the adjectives I'm going to use when describing you in the formal reprimand.
So stretching.
Churlish is definitely going to be in there.
You know, I keep coming back to Deanston. I think I'm just going to have to stick with Deanston because I really think that slight honeysuckle in Deanston is really going to make the difference. Ooh. Yeah, the Deanston flattened everything out. I'm going to bring a little Glendronach back into it. That may have just wiped it out. We're close. Try those two. Put less Deanston is the answer.
I just texted the boards of directors and asked them for referrals.
For a new vice chancellor?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is, I don't answer to you until I'm the chancellor. But when I'm vice chancellor, I don't actually answer to you.
So you're saying I need to first get you promoted to chancellor.
Then you can fire me.
Then I can fire you.
Yeah, legally, yes.
I can do that.
Pretty close, right?
I haven't tried this one yet.
Oh, okay.
The wheels are in motion, Daniel. You just wait. You're going to go home.
I got promoted, honey.
Gather around, family.
Daddy got a promotion.
We're going to go to the finest.
We can finally afford that vacation we've always wanted.
And then it's not going to be immediate. It's going to be right whenever you finally get your footing. You show up.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody's like, oh, man.
So excited, yeah.
Brand new era.
So
and then,
the very next board meeting.
And then the moment you're really hitting your stride, and wham, right on your face.
All right, I think I'm as close as I'm gonna get with more expensive sherry finished.
So, I'm gonna give you 75%, 75 to 80.
I'm okay with that.
75 to 80.
Yeah.
This has a little bit more lively bitiness that you're gonna get from a younger whiskey.
Yep.
But the thing that I thought there's zero chance
The flatness.
we're gonna be like this nuanced, complex flatness that is very rounded off. That's gonna come from an old whiskey.
It's not an old whiskey. It's actually from an Isla whiskey is what it is.
We got a flatness in there. And but it's not a boring one-note flatness, which is, and I had a conversation with Gene Naftulia about this. This is one of the whiskeys where it just goes whomp, it hits the floor, but it's a very pretty floor.
It's not bland.
Yes, most whiskeys that do that, it's like a single flavor that just has this flat, doesn't really do anything. This 3/4 of the way through hits the floor, but it's very complex and it switches it up, but it's just wrapped in this round, smooth is the word I'm going to throw out there, wrapper. But then the finish, you get a little bit of an uplift on the a bitter twinge. And
It's all, the differences on these two are all in the finish. The first entry and the middle palate are the same, but the finish, they go slightly different directions. This one goes darker on the finish, and this one goes brighter and sharper on the finish.
Yeah, I'll give you an 80%.
For those doing the math, it's roughly Glendronach cask strength, about 15 to 20 milliliters, then maybe 3 to 5 milliliters of unpeated Caol 15, and then about 1 to 2 milliliters of Deanston 14. Hey, that's my chair.
Here's a story of how Daniel got
Here's
fired.
a story.
So Daniel shows up and he's like, Rex, what do you want to do? Because Rick's month. And he's like, hey, yeah, cool, man, do whatever you want. I was like, I want to do that whiskey. And he's like, F you.
No, not that one. Dude, once that one's gone, it's gone forever. Forever. And we've already put it in 2 episodes. You have already got to drink it in 2 different episodes. You got to drink it. You're getting greedy. You are taking the will of the people and you are warping it as to pretend like it's the will of the people when really you just want everything for yourself.
Just a chill.
Remember what happened to King Midas?
He had so much gold.
He
man.
turned his own daughter to gold and broke his own heart. Be careful of getting what you wish for, Rex.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.